Hello everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy 16. We are about to speak to Otto to see what's next. Last part, we met Mid, which is Sid's daughter, and Byron. Roswell also came to the hideaway, so let's just go.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Alright, let's go.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Nice, they didn't lock down my map, which I was always kind of afraid of sometimes. But not this time, so.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Riddle of the Sand. Now, wow, 405. Does he has an axe? I guess we'll use a chocobo. Get through. I mean, it's pretty far, and I can come back and look around. Hopefully. I mean, just look at the map of the area. Wow, it's just this is where we're going. Yeah. All right.
Run like the wind.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
I was able to upgrade my weapon
Many years
using...
ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
He made me forget what I was gonna say. I don't even know now. But we're almost there, so. Can I run again? Are we here? I guess let's get off.
Be safe.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
I love how they had it like right here.
Lord Cook
And
has
then they-
finally made his move.
Then they give me 200 again. What kind of shit is that? Oh, this is footed.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Where are you going, Uncle Byron? Backwards? Oh my god, dude, really? Why are you running over here? I don't know why I just started laughing. His idol got me. Why did you run over here? I thought you was gonna go sit down and have a drink. No. Unless you was trying to get back there. Is he trying to get back here? Is there something in here? Because he ran all the way back here. That's never... Oh, shit. What's the sound?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehere. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
They don't look suspicious at all. Wink.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Hey, that's Yote.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
If icons can feel when other icons are around, near, he should know that someone's there. Maybe he may not know that Clive is there, because that's what Benedicta did when Sid tried to sneak up on him. She knew it was there.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
I heard you.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Hour or two?
Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
That crap all over his freaking face. Alright, Clive, let's just Phoenix him right away.
Take it.
And maybe, lightning them too.
Try it.
This is blow the shit on him. Alright. Who survived?
Bravo, my boy. Just like that.
Come on. No, wait, finish it. No. Get in there. Oh shit. I gotta get the timing right on that.
Right on you.
Yeah, you have to like hold it. But it's over, so it doesn't matter. He's still eating and drinking.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Aren't they like on a second floor? I thought they was gonna jump all the way down to the ground. Oh, it's a bunch of crates and stuff. He's close.
Clive?
Too late. Right room, but they're gone, dude. I knew they can tell when other icons are around.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
So close. Unfortunately, they're not going to the same place.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Yeah, let's go then. I remember
Plates and
something.
pots! Bowls and basins!
I remember there being something here. I don't know if it was here or somewhere in Dalmekia. But I can replay the.
How about a hot bath?
I can replay the chapter. I guess it's like an item or a recipe or a weapon or something is here.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
Like you can't go over the rocks. Look at these climbable rocks.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Or maybe it's when you go to Dalmekia. I mean, the palace or wherever. Maybe not this place. Wait a minute, you just showed me somewhere.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer, aren't you?
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Maybe she doesn't go by that name there. It's possible. Or he's lying. One of the two.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Don't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
We got our
I
first.
doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Not all the time, Byron. Not all the time.
Fucking men of the wrong.
I just want to look around now. That's the reason I came up here. I can't open these doors, can I? Genuine cactuar needles. Imported from across the sea. I won't say across the narrow sea. Just one prick in your little sparrow sea.
I need a drink.
Let
me
go to the
treat
bar.
you.
Riverboat captain. What?
Can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Back to the baths.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Further knows.
Wait, incense! What candle?
Excuse me. Are you Further?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the Desert Hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
That was too easy. I don't trust this guy. It's never that easy.
Do you think we can trust him?
Hell
Only
no.
as far as I think.
Oh, he cut off. Probably he's probably gonna say I can
So
throw
you're
him.
the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business.
Unsavory character. You guys really want to have a fight? Come on. I try to spare you your lives. You know. It's not gonna kill everyone. Guy up on the left side. Who survived? A couple of you guys survived. Let's just finish you guys off. Okay, I gotta watch that line because I don't want to start this over. Hold on, let me get over. Get back, Clive. You want to go out to the battle again and do his shit over? No, you don't, do you? I did it. I didn't screw it up that time. Alright, hold on. Did I put it here? Oh, I put a heat wave right there. I don't need heat wave on. No one's throwing projectiles. Don't go over that line, dude. We're not redoing this. Get back, Clive, please. Look at your foot. You almost stepped over the line.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Further?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Hold on. Let's want to look around this area. Hey, Torgo. Make sure we ain't leaving no chests or anything back here. I mean, there's chests, but there are usually very few and far in between. And so many streets in this place. I don't think I've been down all the streets. I can travel back here. This is just a normal travel area. I mean, I don't need to play the chapter over. I can just come and look around.
Is this the place?
Lubo's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Delamil.
Now, if Lubor is the most powerful person in this place, why didn't he stop the trouble? You know, that part doesn't make any sense. What's this say? For the best drop in Delamil, visit the final sting. Is it way out here? Wait a minute. Is it? Did I walk the wrong way? Yeah. And I got 2 markers.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
So someone's taking the little shards they use for everything. Like, you know, to purify the water and, you know, all the little stuff that they do with the crystals. This person looks like they're closer, but this person looks like they might be over here by themselves.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Delamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Alright, one more person. They were inside.
The most fragrant.
I mean, I don't see anyone. Yeah, well, I would say I don't see anyone using the crystal. Well, they're using their magic. But usually they're holding up a crystal to most of the stuff. I don't really see anyone here doing that. Did I pass both? I was supposed to be looking at them cook the food back there.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
No, she didn't have
I'm
any
starting to get an idea of what's
information here.
I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Carpets have pride of place in
The inn?
Castle
No. Oh, that's my only quest marker.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
She took Byron's
I'm
money.
looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
She complained about her furniture. He gave her more than enough gold or whatever money that you gill to... Where's the freaking...
Let me treat you.
Oh, what the fuck? Why is it not showing me the Torgal? Which way do I go? Oh, this way.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
If you think it's gonna be easy.
Perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
All right, let me check my map because that's 400 and something yards away. It's over here. How do I even? Oh, it's a small bridge out here by where we came here the first time. I'm lazy. I'm probably right by the obelisk still, but at least it'll put me on the ground level.
Why is the tavern shut?
Okay, so which exit was the? Alright. I really hope this was the exit. Yeah, we won't chocobo up. We'll just run. If Clive can get his high speed run on, we'll be okay. This music make me feel like I'm playing a Prince of Persia game.
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships
and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Alright.
Alright!
Looks like I changed I put the stone back on. I'm gonna try to use my upheaval. I know, that's supposed to be like a not bad. Good. Did I change pages? Alright, here it is. Well, they're dead. We'll use them on the next one. Alright, let's see if we can use them these guys. I never really used it. Oh shit. There we go. Back to fire. There you go. Let's go back to... Everything's on cooldown. Shit. Alright. Oh shit, I didn't see you right here. How dare you hit me? Magic burst on the desk. Go pop those. I feel like I should put my ignition back on. Alright, we're done. Nope, new red enemies. Alright.
This one.
Get over there and pop them. Oh, chocobos! Now.
It's over.
Oh, I had to kill the chocobos.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
Nope. Thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the...
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Umia los delan. Tu isa gelis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Alright guys, I think I will stop it here because I wasn't expecting this part to be this long and we haven't even gotten to our destination. And let's listen to some side stuff we can do here while we're here. Plus I can finish looking around since I didn't look around as much as I wanted to look around. So I'll spend my time looking around. So thanks so much for watching this part, and hopefully we'll make it to Drake's Fang next part and we can, you know, see what awaits us there. Pretty much I think the thing that's gonna happen is like when Clive took Benedicta's powers, it was gone. Well, he took a piece. He didn't take their powers. He takes a piece of their powers. And then when she got her powers back, you know, she fully transformed into her icon. So I think the next time we see Titan, we're gonna have to actually fight Titan, and we're probably gonna have to fight him as a freak, just like we did with Benedicta. That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen, because he didn't take their power. He just takes a portion. I guess it goes dormant in them for a little bit, and then I guess they get it back in full force. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, thanks so much for watching this part, and see you next part of Final Fantasy 16. Okay, bye bye.